Doc, do you ever wake up and think to yourself, alam mo, di ko talaga kaya. I can't adult today. Yung parang, grabe, adults na talaga tayo, no? Pero kailan yung glass-shattering moment sa buhay mo when you realize na, oh my gosh, adult na talaga ako?
Well, ako siguro siguro yung parang kailangan mo mag-make ng important decisions sa buhay mo. And yun din na parang dealing with conflicts, whether it's between your friends and co-workers. Ikaw naman, Justin.
Ako naman, anything to do with filing anything, di ba? Paperwork, di ba? And NSO
ayoko
certificates,
din yan.
driver's license application, whatever. Lahat ng mga paperwork, mahirap talaga. Alam mo yan? Parang nakaka-overwhelm talaga minsan.
Yes. Basta halo-halo yung maramdaman mo. Especially when you're faced with a situation na, alam mo yun, you have to make adult decisions na talaga.
Diba? Kaba, nervyos, iba't ibang feelings, no, Doc? Life can be quite unpredictable. And when your tummy is feeling unpredictable, take Diatabs. Tapos agad ang diarrhea. Kaya bilis-gaan agad ang pakiramdam mo. Thank you so much, Diatabs, for sponsoring this episode. Wouldn't it be awesome if we had a manual that would help us through life? Well, lucky for you, we have a podcast for it. Welcome and join us as we find out kung may prescription ba sa life? As we sit down with extraordinary people who have a little more experience, life lessons, and wisdom to share to inspire all of us to be just as awesome.
Kwentuhan lang tayo from adulting, food, wellness, staying healthy, love life to loving life and everything else in between.
We're your hosts. I'm Justin Quirino.
And I'm Dr. Benedict Cua. Thanks for being here with us today. Samahan nyo kami as we talk about life to find the answer to the question kung may prescription nga ba sa life. Let's get started. Hi, Justin. What's up?
What's up? What's up with you? Just waking up, But you know what? I have this one question in my mind for you, Doc. No? What's one adult problem that no one prepared you for? As in, sobrang clueless ka sa topic na yon.
Well, ako siguro budgeting and yun nga, earning a good salary, yet never having any savings because of bills. Ikaw?
Okay. Spending that money
Yes.
time is a Doc Sheree. Okay. For me, I guess it's anything like what we were talking about earlier, no? Anything to do with applications for anything, diba? Bank loan, auto loan, condo bills, payments, diba? All of these things, and you realize it actually takes so much time.
Yes.
It takes so much of your even mental energy and patience to get these things done. And when you're growing up, as a kid, you look to your adults with awe and you have that trust for them, right? But you never think about their day-to-day life at yung mga struggles nila sa day-to-day life na yun. And that, when you look at them, you think, you know what, adulting should be fine.
Yeah, tapos yung pala parang they're just trying to look like it lang no?
Oh, diba? Just so that they're superheroes talaga in our eyes. In which case, it seems like it worked, no? But good thing nowadays, Doc, we have books, we have the internet, right? These are free. You pwedeng basahin, panoorin, pakinggan. Diba? So many different mediums that are dedicated to guide or at least, to help you with what you're going through and make you feel like you're not alone in this adulting thing.
Just like Growing Up with Ben and Chris, it's a podcast where they talk about anything about adulting based on their personal experiences. And you know what, Justin? Why not let's just ask one of them kung paano nga ba? Here with us right now is one half of Growing Up with Ben and Chris, YouTuber Benedict Cua. Hi, Ben!
Hello, Ben!
Hello!
Hi!
Grabe yung one half. Parang height ko yung tinutukoy dun sa one half.
Good morning,
Hindi
Ben.
naman. Good morning.
Good morning.
When we're recording this right now,
Nakapagkape na ba?
it is the morning. And we were just talking about how Ben and I actually, hindi kami morning persons. Hindi kami morning people, no?
Hindi talaga.
Hindi.
Kasi pinipilit kong idilat yung mata ko ng todo. Ganun.
Wow, Ben, parang kasama din yan sa adulting, Minsan talaga kailangan gumising na maaga, no?
Totoo.
Diba?
May mga responsibilidad talaga na naman dati, pero kailangan na ngayon.
Oo, diba?
Yeah.
Oo. Dati, you have to wake up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. for school. Ngayon, 8 a.m. Hassle. 8 a.m., diba? Hassle.
I know.
from college days to waking up early in the morning nowadays, diba? What else is keeping you busy these days, Ben?
Yeah, sa akin, mostly content creation and of course, dealing with my anxiety. Just kidding. bigla may ganun eh. No?
May konting shake, diba?
May konting shake, ganun. But it's really about how to keep myself productive all the time. When I say productive, hindi naman ibig sabihin like kailangan mo i-pressure sarili mo to create content, ganyan. Because that's counterproductive, like when you overpressure yourself. So I just make sure na I'm still happy with what I'm doing. Madalas pinapanood ko kung ano yung mga ginawa ko before just to know if I still get the same feeling.
And then when you think about it, you think parang, bakit? What, am I just older now? Is that why parang nawalan ako ng motivation? Alam mo yun, parang it's like because let's face it, when you're younger or even 2 or 3 years, parang may effect din yun, no? If let's say 2 or 3 years down the line, I predict that I'll have a little less energy.
Yeah.
Gets mo? Or I'll feel a little less motivated. And so you start to think like, is that happening to me? I'm getting older, hence tinatamad din ako.
Totoo yan, everyday talaga. You know, I started like losing count kung ano na yung age ko when I turned, nung nag-start na 25. Pero si Doc parang 18 years old.
Thank
Actually,
you.
yeah.
Hindi ka nagkakamali, 18 talaga ako.
19 naman. 19 naman.
Oh, sige, 19 this year.
But you know, speaking of debuts and all these things and coming of age, diba? Let's talk about growing up.
Growing up. Oo
With
nga.
Ben and Chris.
Yes. Paano ba to nagsimula?
Yan.
Ben.
Let's not talk about growing up. Biglang gano'n.
Okay.
Ayaw na mag-grow up
Ayaw
yan.
na pala.
Si Chris is actually my manager. Sabi ko sa kanya, like, is there anything na I can still do aside from, vlogging? And I've been wanting to try podcast. And siya kasi, madalas siya nag-a-advise sa akin. Na minsan sabi ko, alam mo, pwede siya maging host eh. Parang kailangan ko ng someone na kabanter. And growing up, I kinda wish na parang meron akong kuya na mag-guide sa akin. And I thought maybe a lot of people nakaka-experience na wala silang kuya, ganun. Or hindi naman ako perfect, but like I feel like may mga experiences ako na would help the younger ones. Oh my God, younger ones. Na, diba? Gets mo yun. So that's how we brought growing up with Ben and Chris to life. Yan.
Nung bata ka ba, are you like most of the kids na nag-wish na sana tumanda ka na lumaki ka na? Ganun ka ba?
You know what, Doc? Sobrang yes. Excited ako tumanda. As in, to a point na like we didn't grow up like mayaman. So kailangan grind, ganon. And hindi kami spoiled. So nakikita ko talaga saan nanggagaling yung pera namin. And like imagine, I was 5 years old. I keep telling this to people. Ayaw nila maniwala. Nagbebenta kami ng tsinelas sa daan. I was 5.
Wow.
Nagbebenta rin kami. Nagsari-sari store din kami. Nagbabalot ng yellow every night. Ganun.
Galing.
So, parang growing up, I had this mindset na I don't wanna be poor again. Parang ganun. Wala siyang discrimination or something. Just parang personal ko siya. Goal na ayoko na mag-elective kasi ang hirap. Ayoko maranasan ng anak ko yun. So parang gusto ko tumanda agad so I could make something for myself and help my family. I even nag-overload ako sa college just so I could graduate early. Ganyan. And nakakainis. After pala maging adult, ang dami ng kailangan bayarang bills.
Parang gusto mo na lang bumalik sa pagkabata ba?
Oo eh. Always ko sinasabi sa mga tao na kapag may mga namimita ko na nasa college, i-enjoy nyo muna yan. You maximize
tama.
kung ano yung, like yung binayad mo kasi sa school, hindi lang naman siya like yung ACADS lang eh. Lahat yan eh. Lahat sa school, i-maximize mo. So yun yung sinasabi ko sa kanila lagi. And my parents, they were always super supportive. Although hindi kami spoiled, thankfully, hindi naman ako nagkaroon ng ganong mindset na, yung iba may magandang phone, tas kami wala namang ganon. So, I thank them for that. Kamusta ba yung life niyo growing up? Binilik.
Well,
sure eh.
Ikaw, Justin, kamusta?
No, actually,
Ako na lang ulit.
I was gonna say it's funny na nag-overload ka sa sa school.
Nung
Kasi ako naman,
college.
nag-underload ako.
Sana all.
Well, a few reasons, no, but definitely, for me, I sort of the same thing, definitely grew up relatively comfortable, no, but I mean, when you want to study in these top tier schools and everything, mahal din yung mga yun, diba? So it wasn't very easy to get tuition. And I remember in some maybe around second year, third year, because actually I was in school for 8 years. Anyway,
Really?
so yeah, double major kasi ako.
Parang galing.
Yeah, so I took psych and business management, and back in like second or third year college, one of my best friends, Danny, who's my co-host in my podcast now, challenged niya ako. Sabi niya, I challenge you to pay for your own tuition. Sabi ko, what? And then I was like, okay, sige, game, bet, ba? And so sabi ko, you know what? If it's tuition in LaSalle, back then, if you were to underload, that would be something like 20 or 22,000, something like that per time. And so if you think about it, can I make 22,000 pesos in 3 months? Kaya naman eh.
Kaya. Yes.
So I found different ways, little hosting gigs, little voiceovers, ganyan. And nagawa ko naman. But yun nga lang, tumagal talaga yung stay ko sa college. Kasi underload ako palagi, diba? But conversely naman, I got a lot of the good experiences of especially networking, diba? Isipin mo yung mga, like, when you graduated, diba? I was still there. Nandiyan pa rin ako. I was still, with the youngins, diba?
Madami ka nang naabutan,
so
Justin.
Yeah, and pero nakaka-amaze kasi like iba talaga din yung nagagawa ng like diskarte. Diba?
Yes,
Kasi diskarte is not something super easy to do. Kailangan mo talagang malaman kung saan ka kikita para mabayaran mo yung tuition mo. And idol, kailangan natin talaga maging patient when it comes to that. Hindi natin minsan kailangan talaga i-rush lahat. Kasi the more you rush, the more pressure you put on yourself. Talagang, di ba nga, like, counterproductive talaga siya. Like, ako kapag sobrang napapressure ko sarili ko, mas lalo ako na-anxious. And when I'm anxious, nakahiga na lang ako. Imbes na naging motivated.
Parang
diba?
wala ka nang nagawa. Oo.
Totoo.
Mas lalo kang walang nagagawa.
Parang little steps, Doc, no?
Yes,
kailangan talaga.
Oo.
Baby steps
Ben,
tayo
I have a question, no? Ano yung mga tingin mong traits na you have na feeling mo somehow nakakatulong sa'yo as an adult?
Sa akin, I would say proactive ako. So, minsan kahit tinatamad ako, like I put effort na mag-volunteer, ganyan. For example, nung nag-overload ako, parang yung last sem ko, naging 2 subjects na lang. So, parang 2 days a week na lang ako pumapasok. So, wala ring internship sa course natin, di ba, Justin? Practicum lang, walang internship, walang OJT. So, nag-voluntary, OJT sa isang company. Doon ko rin natutunan na sometimes kailangan mong i-throw yung sarili mo into the fire just to know if you can survive. Di ba? Or at least that's me. Mas ganun ako. That's how I pressure myself in a way na hindi ko kayang gawin. Challenge, hindi pressure. So, gano'n ko challenge yung sarili ko na hindi ko alam yan eh. Paano ko gagawin yan? Sige, gawin ko na lang. Parang gano'n. So, after ko dun sa corporate job ko before, parang adulting talaga siya. Like you know that feeling when you constantly question yourself na ito ba talaga yung gusto kong gawin? Ganun. And then, minsan hindi ka sure, so try ka lang ng try. Acting workshop, carpentry workshop.
Grabe, ang sipag mo naman.
Hindi.
Parang all around ka, Ben?
All around gastos ng
Bibo.
savings.
All around gastos. Triple threat, diba? Acting, singing,
pero,
diba? Dancing.
Perseverance go a long way. Go. Basta isa doon. A long way.
Basta isa doon. I think safe to say, sige, adults na tayo. Was there a specific moment in your life when you realized na parang, oh my gosh, wow, adult nga pala ako?
Nung nag-start ako to live independently, before I got my place dito sa QC, nag-rent ako dun sa malapit sa corporate job ko before. As in, syempre normal sinasabi natin, oh my God, we have to pay bills, ganyan. But, like, yung pagluto pa lang sa sarili mo, it takes a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Totoo.
My God, parang pag pinakinggan ko, parang ang tamad ko, no? Pero kasi, like, pag magluluto ka magpe-prepare ka ng breakfast, lunch, dinner, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Na
Yes.
somehow, I wish, parang ang dami ko na nagawa doon kundi ako nagluto at
Yes.
nagugas ng pinggan
Yes.
at naglinis, gano'n. Pero doon ko rin na-realize na grabe yung nanay ko, no? Talagang ginagawa niya yan every day. So parang it's not an easy job.
Easy.
So parang sabi ko, papunta na ako doon. Sorry. Sabi ko, papunta na ako doon. So nag-adult na talaga ako. And it's not just about making sure kung kung happy ka sa ginagawa mo sa present or if it's gonna be able to sustain your life. But it's also about the uncertainty of the future then parang lahat ng ginagawa mo you just make sure na in the future you're secure lahat yun ang dami, diba? Parang nasa-stress na rin tuloy ako ngayon naisip ko na pa-adult na tayo ngayon.
Diba? Pero take heart, Ben, okay?
Yes.
Kasi si Taylor Swift, ito yung sinasabi niya tungkol dyan. Okay?
Ay, si kumare.
Sabi ni Ate Tay, no? Scary news is you're on your own now. Cool news is you're on your own now.
Totoo.
Diba? So definitely, adulting can be very scary, no? Pero maraming benefits din, diba? Speaking of those benefits, so number one, actually na-mention mo din, yung gratitude mo for your mom. Parang, galing pala ng mom ko, no? She's cooking all the time and all of these things, diba? What are some other joys, Ben, that come with adulting?
Marami. Ngayon, mas focus na ako kung saan ako passionate, I would say. Ooh, big word, passionate. Totoo. Kasi before, di ba, parang naisip mo, how can I help my family? How can I contribute? Di ba? Pero ngayon, since na-experience ko na, I feel like after graduation until yung ganitong age ko ngayon, yun yung stage of like figuring out kung saan ka talaga passionate about. So like, I'm lucky na figure out ko na it's about content creation. And parang yun yung art na pinili ko. So ngayon, happy ako na I get the chance to hone it even more. So minsan gusto ko pa rin mag-workshop, ganyan. And I get to meet new people. Walang constraint, walang curfew.
Yun.
Diba? Yun ang pinaka-important, walang curfew. Pero syempre, yun yung fun part. Yun yung sobrang na-enjoy ko na sometimes kaya ko din palang to meet new people and discuss potential partnerships with them. Na usually hindi mo nagagawa nung student ka, 'di ba? Kasi parang chika-chika lang yun. Pero ngayon, totoo na. Totoo na siya. May mga na-meet ba kayong gano'n na minsan, di ba, mag-propose na lang na, why don't we do this? Di ba? Tapos ikaw, gawin natin yan. Parang masaya yan. Kakamit nyo lang.
Pwede, di ba? Especially kapag mga entrepreneur yung mga kasama mo, di ba? Ito, gawin natin, di ba?
Yeah, totoo. Tapos minsan naisip ko, ang sad na there's no going back dun sa times na nasa college yep. Pero yun nga, sabi mo kanina, sabi ni Maring Taytay.
ni Mare.
Masaya din. Oo, masaya din na there's no going back talaga. Kasi ang hirap nung naramdaman ko before. Sobrang lost na lost ako.
Parang diba? Ayaw mo na balikan yung mga pinagdaanan mo.
But at the same time, thankful ka, di ba? Na parang nagsisipag ako for what? Parang nandun ka sa dark cloud na yun. Pero ngayon, medyo clear na sa'yo na in order to achieve this is what I should do. Parang there's a clearer path for you. There's a clearer direction, di ba?
Diba? So may clarity talaga.
Yes.
May clarity.
So Ben, let's talk about shock factor naman. What are the biggest surprises or challenges of adulting nobody prepared you for?
Ang dami din. Like, failures. Ang daming beses ko. Like, after ko dun sa corporate job ko, I tried to put up a business with someone na I used to work with also. His name is... Joke lang. Tapos, nadaya ako sa negosyo. First
Oh,
time
no.
ko nadaya.
Oh.
And first time ko din kasi na parang ma-experience na kasi before parang pag magnanegosyo ako tas good friend naman.
Yes, oo.
Parang wag na mag-contract tayo lang yan.
Ah.
Parang
Kontrata,
tiwala.
kontrata.
Parang nagtiwala ka.
Ala.
Nagtiwala ako.
Oo.
And this
Kasi
was my boss
kaibigan.
before. Hindi lang kaibigan,
Mhm.
parang naging tatay ko rin, mentor, ganyan. So parang ako, okay, sige. Tapos ang nangyari doon, nadaya ako and di ko na siya mahagilap. So what happened? At that age, parang hindi pa ako ready to deal with like how to file a demand letter.
Oh.
Ganun. Demanda.
Yeah.
So I was so clueless. Sobrang, syempre, ayoko din sabihin sa mom and dad ko, Mapa, help. Kasi ako yung, like, I put myself into that position. So parang I cannot depend on someone else to deal with my problem. That was a super difficult time. But it also taught me a lot. Ngayon, kahit friends tayo, kahit si Doc Jerry gusto mo mag-business tayo, magkokontrata tayo, kahit kapatid kita.
Kailangan may kontrata.
Magkokontrata tayo. Just so clear. Iba kasi ang business, iba
Para
yung
black and
personal
white
relationship.
din.
Yes, exactly. So, kailangan mo rin i-fulfill talaga kung ano yung responsibility mo. If you were able to fulfill that, then there are consequences. So, yun talaga yung mga unexpected challenges na, oh my God, adult talaga ako. Grabe.
Diba? And speaking of unexpected challenges and surprises, no? Matanong ko lang, Ben, no? Right now, I've heard down the grapevine that that Unilab deems you as a trusted user of Diatabs.
Oh my God.
Ano yung kwento dyan? Why does Unilab deem you as a trusted user of Diatabs?
Nakakahiya. Nagustuhan ko. Nakita nila yung sa vlog ko na dun sa Boracay and nung nagmukba ako with my brother. Kasi ako, okay lang ba sabihin niyo?
Yeah.
Taihin talaga ako. As in, I'm not sure if it's because of my anxiety or mabilis lang yung metabolism ko. Pero hindi, hirap ako magpigil. So, like one time, like, kapag ka nasa beach ka, tapos gusto mo bumalik sa hotel, maraming types of, poopski Minsan, yung hindi, okay, minsan yung alam mong utot lang, pero minsan UST. Narinig niyo na ba yung UST?
Ano yun?
Utot sabay.
Okay.
So minsan, alin kaya yun dun? So parang nahihirapan ako. Kaya kailangan ko talaga mag-meds. Minsan kasi unexpected talaga siya.
Yes.
Katulad ng kunyari, nasa press, conference ka or nasa maraming tao. Tapos alam mo maraming tao din sa CR. Alam mong ikaw lang yung nandun na pumasok sa cubicle. So, ganon. So, kailangan mo talaga.
May anxiety talaga, di ba? Oo.
Oo, totoo yun.
Meron talaga.
Alam mo yung malapit na yung CR, tas doon pa siya talagang todo.
Lalabas. Oo. Hindi man lang umabot no?
Diba?
Oo. Nakakainis.
Or even when you're there, diba? Let's say you're already, sitting down on your throne, diba? Doing the business. Ayaw mo din na maingay. Kasi naka-conscious ka din sa iba. Baka yung sa isang stall or something, di ba? Number 1 lang siya, ikaw, mega number 2, di ba? parang gano'n, di ba?
Tapos di mo pa alam saan ang galing yun. May nainom ba ako ng maduming tubig? May nakain ba ako na masamang bagay? Di ba? Parang, dati naman, pag gano'n, lang ako, chill lang ako. Pero like, the more you get older talaga, doon ka pa na-overthink na, naku, bawal ata kumain ng ganyan kasi may event ako bukas, bawal akong ganyan. Diba? Nakakapraning.
According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America or the ADAA, okay? Quote natin yan, okay? When a person is anxious, the body releases hormones and chemicals. Okay, these can enter the digestive tract and disrupt the gut flora, which can result in a chemical imbalance that leads to diarrhea. Diba? So yun talaga yung anxiety and everything na yun, diba? May hormones and chemicals din na nakasama dyan. So lucky for us, we have a doctor here with us. So, Doc Sheree, ano ba yung mga, like, how do we avoid that? Ano yung mga no-fail, sabihin natin, diarrhea, discarte. Diarrhea,
Oo.
discarte. Oh.
So, syempre, diba, ayun, you have to drink talaga from clean water sources tulad ng mga bottled mineral water, filtered na tubig. You also have to avoid any food that are not prepared hygienically. Like, so avoid drinking with water with ice, lalo na kapag hindi ka sigurado kung saan ito galing. And siguro yun, eat only those fruits or vegetables na cooked or alam mo yun, pwedeng napipil. Oo.
Yes.
Yun. And syempre, be sure that all foods that you eat are thoroughly cooked talaga. And yun, mga prepackaged food, parang dapat usually safe to consume. And syempre, better to check din yung expiration date. And siguro yun din, never eat raw or undercooked meat or seafood kasi yun yung mas mabilis ma-upset yung stomach natin, di ba? Lalo na yung mga sensitive dyan.
You know what? Speaking of that.
Si Ben. Yes.
Aray. Okay lang yan, Ben.
Like,
okay lang yan, Ben. Ilabas mo na, Ben. Joke lang. Okay. But you know what? Now that you said that, Doc Sheree, it also depends on exactly how sensitive, because each person has different sensitivity then, di ba? Like I remember, or let's say, maybe conditioning, parang gut conditioning. Like my cousin before from Holland, from the Netherlands, diba? When he would visit here in the Philippines, he never ever get tap water. Number one, okay? He never got tap water and never got ice because he knows that the ice comes from tap water. So palaging, as in, ang laki ng gastos niya sa bottled water palagi.
Laging
diba?
bottled water. Pero ang importante nun talagang, nag-iingat siya. Kasi alam na niya.
Totoo.
True.
Ang hirap din talaga to live independently kasi sinabi ni Doc kanina, yung mga prepackaged food, like make sure na hindi pa siya expired. Minsan talaga, oo, di mo napapansin, ang tagal na sa ref.
Expired
Minsan
na to.
nga,
Sige,
yung
pwede pa to. Pwede pa.
Oo, pwede pa yan.
Ano pa lang kakainin
sayang
pa.
To.
Pero alam mo, Doc, natawa ko kasi sinabi sa akin nung kapatid ko. Ginoke ko sa kanya. Sabi ko sa kanya yung bawal sumuko moment ko talaga nung sakit na sakit yung tiyan ko. Naging bawal sumuko. Sabi niya, bawal sumuko. Bawal. Ganyan. Oo.
Galing na na.
Binigyan niya akong diatabs that time
Bawal sumuko.
So gagawan ko siya ng hashtag na bawal sumuko with diatabs.
Yes.
Diatabs, thank you very much for saving the day.
Yes, thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
Literal na lifesaver talaga.
Oo. Okay.
Sobrang hassle kasi ng diarrhea minsan na hindi mo talaga alam gagawin mo, di ba, Doc?
Kaya dapat lagi kang handa. Magbaon ka lagi.
And speaking of things na baon, si Doc Sheree, meron siyang baon dito na mga tanong para kay Benedict Cua in a segment that we like to call Fast Doc. Basically, what's going to happen is Doc Sheree is going to ask Ben a series of questions that he has to answer very fast. Kasi Fast Doc nga. Okay?
Fast Doc.
So, Benedict Cua, are you ready?
Ready?
I am ready!
Okay, let's do this. Describe your adulting journey in a hashtag.
Tiring.
Movie with the biggest influence to your adult life.
One more chance.
One more chance.
Complete the sentence. Adulting is
confusing.
Worst place abutan ng sakit ng tiyan.
Worst place abutan ng sakit ng tiyan. Sa beach.
Ayun.
Ayoko talaga sa beach.
Tissue, bidet, or tabo?
Tissue, bidet, or tabo? Bidet! Para tanggal lahat!
Yes. Planned
Bidet
or
all day.
yes, planned or
Bidet all day.
spontaneous?
Spontaneous. I'm not a planning type of person.
Okay.
Bakit nag-explain? Fast Doc natin.
Last place you poop na hindi sa bahay mo.
Kakarinderya!
Ay,
Malapit dito.
yes or no, poop on the road?
Yes! Ay, ba't ang saya ko doon?
Yes!
Mabilis or matagal?
Yes.
Oras ng pag-poop.
Matagal. Enjoy na enjoy.
Gamot sa diarrhea that saves the day.
Diatabs!
Yeah.
Sure. Diatabs
Yun.
talaga. As in, sobrang gaan sa pakiramdam, sobrang gaan sa bulsa. Gaantisado talaga with Diatabs.
Yeah.
Yan. Thank you, Ben.
Oy, hindi nyo pinansin yung pan ko na gaantisado. In short, garantisado.
Gaantisado.
Gaantisado.
Pani yan si Ben. Diba?
Mukhang madami tayong natutunan ngayon, Justin, eh, no?
Oo nga, gaantisado. Diba?
Gaantisado. Tsaka yung bawel sumuko.
Bawel sumuko. I love it. And speaking of bawel sumuko, no? Do you have any final words, Ben, for all of our listeners here about adulting?
Ako talaga, do not overpressure yourself. Kasi once you overpressure yourself, it gives you a lot of... So what you just have to do is to find something na you can do and at the same time makes you happy. Ang daling sabihin, di ba? Pero ang hirap nun. Kasi ako, hindi ko alam talaga anong gagawin ko to find the thing that would make me happy. So, take your time, it will come. But at the same time, wag yung hindi kikilos. Be proactive and be a little more aggressive in chasing passion. But at the same time, take care of your mental health.
Galing. I love it. Benedict Cua, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us today, Ben.
Thank you.
Thank you
for inviting me here.
Ben.
Hi, Diatabs.
Baka naman.
May pasimpleng bulong.
Wow, Benedict Cua, ladies and gentlemen. Grabe. It's so
Grabe
good to
talaga.
see. Oh, it's so good to see where he is now, you know. And I literally saw him from college. I literally saw him grow up. Kinda, di ba?
So Justin, may prescription ba sa life?
Alam mo, Doc Sheree, feeling ko sa conversation natin with Ben, meron talaga eh. No? What I like was when he was saying that if he's too anxious, about being productive, he'll end up just going to bed and staying there and procrastinating and not doing that goal na or not getting to that goal already, right? So that little insight really showed me na kailangan talaga baby steps, you know,
yes,
and we shouldn't pressure ourselves with these big. Parang we need to break it up into bite-sized actions. Diba? You have a goal, break it up into little bite-sized actions.
Baby steps hanggang ma-reach mo yung goal. So tama nga yun na talagang wag i-pressure yung sarili, enjoy lang yung life kasi darating ka din dyan. Wag magmamadali.
Actually, another takeaway I have from Ben is yung nagpaparinig siya. Baka naman, Unilab, baka naman.
Yes, baka naman.
Diatabs, baka naman. And look what happened, right? So they ended up sending it to him and everything. And speaking of Diatabs, don't let diarrhea get in the way of you experiencing life's joy or miss out on the fun. Avoid those inconvenient trips to the toilet with Diatabs para bilis gaan agad ang pakiramdam at magaan pa sa bulsa for only 7 pesos and 50 centavos per capsule.
Available yan hindi lang sa ating mga suking drugstores but also through the Unilab Lazada flagship store and Shopee flagship store. Kaya add to cart na and grab your medicine needs on Shopee or Lazada.
Also, if you want to receive trusted information and tips about health and nutrition and get exclusive discounts and promos on selected Unilab products, well, you can sign up now and be a member of Unilab Health Plus. So just visit www.unilab.com.ph or head on over to our My Prescription Ba Sa Life Facebook and Instagram page to get the Health Plus link and register for free. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope you join us the next time. Doc Sheree, it's been an awesome one. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you.
Until our next episode of My Prescription Ba Sa Life. Bye-bye.
Bye.